All right, so we got a good one here today, guys. I'm going to be going over my Uphold account where you can see how much XRP I'm holding currently. But more importantly, this is going to be for beginners maybe wanting to get started here. So I'm going to give you some insight as well as the back end where you can see how everything looks. But I've been using Uphold for, I want to say, the last 2-ish years, something like that. I've been more than comfortable holding a decent amount of money on here. No issues with that. I've also moved some of my crypto onto my ledger off of here, which is easy to do as well. Now, as far as the cryptos you can buy and Uphold, they have a ton of them. I'm not sure what the amount is, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say a little bit over 100. As far as fees for trading on here, they're reasonable. They don't exactly specify how much the fees are, but when it comes to trading on Uphold, I'm more of a long-term holder, so I'm not exactly, swing trading anything here. I'm kind of just hodling my XRP. But here's the back end, guys. Now, currently, you can see I'm holding around 36,000 coins. I moved a little bit of them off here the other day. I had around like 38,000. Just moved it over to my ledger, whatever, but still a decent chunk on here. Now, if you were considering getting an XRP, I think anything under $1 on it is a really good buy if you're in it for the long term. And since XRP is a large cap crypto in general, I think that it's a long-term hodling coin. I don't think it's one that you want to be swing trading, even though you could do that. I just don't think it's the best for that. Now, you could also see I've got some tidbits of some other coins on here, like little amounts of, what do we got? Bitcoin, XLM, but nothing significant. You can see my significant holding on here is obviously XRP. Okay, so as far as some other features, they've got a watch list on the left. You can, add some coins there if you want. Now, this is the desktop, but the app looks basically the same. Obviously, I use the app more, but just wanted to pull it up here on the desktop. Now, as far as the buying, trading, selling, whatever, it's very easy to do. It's on the right-hand corner. You just select the source you want to use, then the destination, and it's that simple. You could also set up the recurring buys on here, which is pretty convenient as well. So if you wanted to do, daily buys of something, you could do it like that. They've got weekly, bi-weekly, and I think a monthly option. Now, I've actually used this feature quite a bit because it's very nice to kind of just get a recurring buy going. So it kind of just takes the whole thought process out of it. And what I've done is daily on XRP. And even though I'm holding around 200,000 plus coins of XRP, I've still had the itch to buy more on here, especially over like the last year or so, with it being so hard to buy XRP in the United States. But that's basically the overview of how everything looks. They also have staking on here, which is something I haven't really tried yet. I do want to check it out, but the coins available for staking on here, you can see you've got like Cosmos, Kava, Polkadot, Songbird, Flare, which would be a good one, Fetch AI, that's interesting, Solana. You can see the list is pretty diverse. So, they've got a decent amount of staking options on here. Some of the basic ones, obviously, like Cardano, you got the Graph, Tron, Algorand, etc., Avalanche. But I also wanted to point out, if you guys did want to get started here or learn more about them, we will have some bonus and resource links directly below in the description of this video. Also, just comment below if you have any questions about using Uphold. Definitely want to help you guys out, especially if you're a beginner considering getting started on here. The last thing I want to talk about is actually security. So I have the two-factor authentication. I've never had any security issues on here, which is why, I'm comfortable holding what I have on here. And that might look like a lot to some of you guys, and then to some of you guys, it might not, just kind of depends. I really think, if you wanted to get an XRP, the minimum to be holding right now would be like, I hate to say it, but if you want to get rich in this next cycle off XRP, you probably need more like 100,000 coins. But it is whatever you can really afford. I mentioned when I got started with XRP many years ago, I want to say it was like 7 years ago, my first buy of it was like $2,000 worth. So I just think getting started is the main thing here. And if you get started, buying XRP or any of these other cryptos, if you get in the habit of, purchasing, then you'll see your account grow, and I think you'll be happy if you look back, whatever it is, like a year or two from now. Okay, last thing I want to do is go over some coin recommendations. I like to do this to help you guys out, especially if you're a beginner. Maybe you've been in crypto for a while and you're not really sure what to buy at the moment, because these are going to be long-term holds. And I think that's probably the best way to look at this for the majority of people, right? And not financial advice, obviously, but I think Kronos is a really good coin to get into. These coins are also available on, Uphold as well. But Kronos is the Crypto.com coin. It is an exchange coin. And even though there's been, that FTX situation with their coin basically going to zero, you still got to look at the other exchange coins. You've got Nexo, the Binance exchange coin. I think Crypto.com is making smart moves. They're working with regulators. And I think the value of their coin is going to increase, especially in the next couple of years. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing got over $1. You can get it for around 6 cents right now, which is pretty awesome. It's also in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. Okay, second, we've got the Graph GRT. I think this one could actually have a big move this year. Once Bitcoin starts to move upwards again, a lot of these coins are just going to go up with it. And the Graph is a top 50 crypto on CoinMarketCap. And it's a coin that it basically has been referred to as the Google of cryptocurrencies. It indexes different blockchains. It's very unique. And, I've been in this one for a while. My average is not so great on it, but I'm still holding a decent amount of it even to this day. And I definitely think it's a good one to get into, especially at its price point right now. It's like, how much lower can this go? I mean, you can get it for 11 cents right now. Then, of course, you've got Engine Coin. I refer to this coin as the millionaire maker because I think that it is going to be for a lot of people. Now, I have tons of Engine. I've been involved with it for, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 years. They've been around for over a decade, the company. They've kind of changed the trajectory of what they've been doing, but they're in the NFT gaming space, the metaverse space, and really cool stuff, and they have lots of money on hand as a company. They've made some big partnerships, and it's still hovering in the top 100 of all coins on CoinMarketCap. But, as far as like gaming metaverse coins go, I think this one could have a big move, especially this year, maybe even just next year. So in the next couple of years, this is a long-term hold. All-time high in this coin was around $4. I think we're definitely going to get back up there. And I think that it's a 10 billion plus market cap crypto. I would also recommend checking out their app in the app and Play Store. It's really cool. All right, then we've got Decentraland. All right, Decentraland. Huge fan of what they're doing. They got started in the virtual real estate space, but now they're in the online gambling space and doing some other cool things as well. So this is another metaverse gaming crypto. I guess that's the category it's in right now. And I think it's still, if not the leader in this category, it might be like number 2. But they have strong partnerships. They've also got a lot of cash on hand, which is something you like to see because you don't want to run out of cash. Atari is a big investor in them. And I would actually recommend just checking out what they got going on. You could just go to their website. Really cool stuff. And I'm excited about the online gambling aspects of what they're doing, especially when it comes to like metaverse stuff. There aren't a lot of people in that space. Right now, I would say as far as like who is, PokerStars VR, they don't allow real money, but it's pretty darn cool. And, if you look at what Decentraland's doing, I think they're just going to take over in this space at some point, and I think it's right around the corner. All right, and then the last coin, which is not on a lot of people's radar, but it should be, it's SushiSwap. So SushiSwap is a decentralized exchange coin. It's very similar to Uniswap and PancakeSwap, but it doesn't have the same valuation, and it basically does the same thing, right? Sushi, it's just a good alternative. I've used it before. You just basically connect your wallet to it and you could start making trades. It's a decentralized exchange. And the benefit to using a decentralized exchange is the fees are going to be a lot cheaper. You have more coins to trade. And it might seem risky, but it's really not. I've used SushiSwap tons of times. I've used Uniswap tons of times. And even PancakeSwap. I've used all of them because, you're going to find some different coins available you're not going to find, on the centralized exchanges. Okay, so just a recap on all this. Getting started on Uphold is very easy. The security is great on here. Never had any issues in over 2 years using them. You can see I'm holding a decent amount of XRP on here. I'm comfortable doing that. It's easy to move your coins off of Uphold to like a ledger if you want to do it that way. I do that all the time as well. The other day I had like, you know, whatever it was, like 38,000 ish, moved a little bit around. And, you know, it's also easy if you use like an offline wallet like Ledger. If you ever want to move it onto the Uphold exchange to sell it, it's also easy to do that. And their app's awesome, even though you're looking at the desktop version right now. It's all pretty nifty. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, if you're looking to stack and pack some more of that XRP, this is the exchange I would do it. It's not only great for US users, but it's a worldwide exchange as well. And I think that at some point they're also going to be listed in the stock market, which is another nice thing to see, especially if you're holding money on here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching it. We'll see y'all in the next crypto video.